A little bit of a stressful day. All I'm gonna do is spend it reacting to Rewind. The previous made. Again, this is the most popular one. Then there is Timeworks Rewind, and there's one that got deleted, I think, I'm not sure. From someone who's supposed to have been my competitor and just kind of ran away. I'm not sure who dared to also upload a Rewind. I might have forgotten about it. Mine was not popular at all. 150 views or something in total. It's supposed to have been a very big deal. This is where I am right now, and I'm very slow, but I had to deal with some issues. Alright, this is where I spent 24 days, actually. It's crazy. But look, I can take damage, and that's all that matters, guys. And I can even summon Zeddy, the Zeddy boy, from my gaming channel. Here it is. The Zeddy boy. And look how good he is at evading. Like it's exact collision. That's what I'm proud of, guys. I've made it. I've made that collision myself. And I can do a lot of cool things with it. But most importantly, it's just going to be a lot of bullet hail. Sideways. Cubhead style. It's not going to be high quality, but it's going to have moving backgrounds. It's going to have bullets shooting out using the music beat. I will synchronize that shit. It's going to be pretty cool. Alright, how many encounters I'll be able to push, where it's going to be 10 or 15 or 20. It depends on, you know, the effort level at this point. It's a race of how much shit can I stack and how interesting it's going to be. I already have a vision to bring Jax Films. I can also bring Jax Films React bots, because that's a iconic moment all of a sudden in his channel. And play bingo. But play bingo where the character is moving around the screen. Right? Let me summon this over here. Characters move around the screen. And every single tile is a bingo game. And if you do some kind of action, certain tiles are gonna light up, basically. And will not let you pass because there's a bingo wall in the way. It's the funniest thing I came up with. And I'm like, shit, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be a crazy encounter. This is gonna be the second encounter. The Zeddy encounter is gonna be the first one that I will be building. The second one, that one, bro. That one fucking gonna be awesome. So slowly and surely I need to figure out what to do with the MatPat's encounter. And every one of these are gonna be pretty juicy, as you can tell. And that's it. It's probably gonna be 30-minute long video, but finally people will understand that like there's actual stakes. There's a player that can die. Basically, it immediately, like with gameplay, you can do storytelling quite reasonably, while these rewinds are actually suffering from just like randomness meltdown, I would say. I want to reevaluate rewinds, just give them a score, a basic score. Let's do this one, alright. Rewinds Revisited. Just another study of all the rewinds that exist, going back in time slowly, depending on how much time we can spend here. And let's begin. So how does it start?
Yeah, we're hearing
Mr. Beast!
1,000.
I investigated CryptoZoo.
He invested in CryptoZoo?
Realize these are mag.
Should I double it and give it to the next person?
What I'm looking in rewinds is pretty much that. The historical moments. People meme on that shit. And don't expand too much. because they don't have artistry of any kind. But they at least stitch them all together and make a 4-minute video about it. So this guy quitting, I don't give a fuck, but it's so clean that it's interesting. The world's largest pizza. I don't care about it, but it's so clean. It's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, a wholesome meme has found its place. Largest pizza still fits into this 4-minute video. How cute. Yeah, I think Skibidi Toilet has to be respected much more than that. Like, you can't just throw memes and see what sticks. Is the dumbest thing ever. Also, movie has nothing to do with YouTube, by the way. Nothing. A Mario movie is actually pretty far away from the universe of YouTube, unfortunately. And not every meme hits. You know, I understand this, like, somewhat newer meme. And the song was pretty cool. But it's so bizarre. I think it just turned into sludge very quickly from first minute.
Curry.
Chat GPT. Yeah, bro.
Cupid, while that guy shows up, because K-pop, the meme never dies here.
Bro.
The pack is back.
Biggest man.
No, there's not enough clarity of what's going on.
Flew to other pre.
Like Mr. Beast, my content the laziest way possible.
YouTube, help me, come on!
Well, you had that going.
This!
For this rewind, I'm actually gonna chill a lot harder and not really care about historical events too much. Even though shit happens and I actually covered a little bit of that shit, I will definitely look back into my channel. We can do it right now. My own channel rewinds. I think I will get a lot more points just looking at my own thumbnails, bro.
Is a 100.
Oh yeah, that's something. That's something. We know that one person cannot make a rewind, but you can still make something about things you like about YouTube, right? I personally have to force myself to give a fuck about maximum amount of things, and it's still impossible. I'm just like showing the aspect of like what dedicated man can do. So even I can tell you guys, no, just pick your favorite and expand on that. Because just doing random sludge in between, like, lot of it's just not gonna hit as hard. Anyways, all this drama. Next thing served, luckily enough, Timeworks made it at 86,000 views. But just like promised, my channel. We dig into my channel, my rewinds, based on the amount of work that I put. Because I still want to know what to do, you know, exactly. Alright. Katy Perry, pretty big deal. Technobleed may or may not be a part. Again, I have to prioritize certain encounters more than others, based on influence. But yeah, and based on the position in top 100. Like, people get a free pass, a golden ticket, so to speak, like Mr. Beast. Even if I hated Mr. Beast, with all my heart, I still have to respect his existence, and being the final boss in the YouTube Rewind is going to be the closing statement. So after all the encounters, like Mr. Beast encounter has to be like the hardest and craziest of them all. Dead CEO, I'm not sure what to do about that. Because it's awkward. Right? I don't actually want to add dead people into my rewind that much. As some kind of announcement at this point. It's there. Alright, on my channel, I talked about it. What else do you want? Red? Absolutely. We have to do something about this. Because, well, no. Dove is not going to be a part. But Dove can be the enemy. Funny enough. It depends on how things align. Well, the enemy, I mean the player fighting the enemies. But they're on the opposite sides anyways. Alright, cool. Penguin. Nah. People love Penguin, but this one I can actually skip. Trains are bullshit, blowing up is something to consider. If anyone likes trains, even remotely. Teeny tiny bits, just set trains once. I mean, I have the reason to give them trains. Because they're bullshit. I do like this image, by the way I started Minecraft's Graveyard Drama, and we're gonna continue doing that. This shit exploding out of control and being the forever evergreen video on my channel. This might just be the most watched video on my channel very soon. At least top 5 very soon. It's kind of crazy. I'm so glad, like, we were escalating this story, right? I went with Unspeakable saying great work, let's compare it with Mr. Beast, there's some glitch going on, and I'm like, shit, let's fucking go all out, fill up my entire day. Very cool concept, we just fucking nailed it, bro. We're just like a rising curve of skill till I smashed it, bro. Perfect video. Got him. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. 4th generation Powerpuffs. I mean, does anyone actually from that generation qualify? Sabrina qualifies. I actually luckily did not put Sabrina on a thumbnail. Like, I'm fucking lucky. Sabrina qualifies really hard because she has released a new album, right? And Sabrina has to be the enemy, unfortunately, for now. Somehow I'm very attracted by this thumbnail, even though nobody clicked. Because it's about music. The ugliest topic of all time, it seems. Dream is still active, but not impressive enough, not influential enough. From Eurovision, I have to do something about Eurovision, by the way. It's probably going to be pretty interesting to build that. No problemo. Eurovision topic has been hot for that particular month. Neon Cat. This is where the idea is born. So Neon Cat has to do something flying through the sky, right? Of course it's just gonna shoot enemies down. Is the easiest concept. So 5 months ago I already had that idea in my head of what I want to do roughly. Very roughly. At least it spawned from that point forwards. Because, like, everyone is confirming across the board that Neon Cat is, like, the most memorable, cutest thing of all time on the YouTubes, bro. It's the most nostalgia. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be hard to beat. Like, just based on faces, right? I'm looking. Because I go pretty hard on faces, unfortunately. For them, and unfortunately for me. No K-pop band actually made it to the top 100. So that was a little bit of a detour that didn't quite work out. Penguin did occupy like the most watched videos. So I have to do something for him. Mix him with Skibbity Toilet. Because he's the top dog of that whole thing, I would say. And I already sludged on him very hard. So the drama is going to be dead pretty soon. And I'm going to move on to something else. But that fucking worked, bro. Lovely. Just putting a fucking weird-ass filter layer, I would say. It worked so well, bro. People were creeped out. And yes, massive amount of dislikes. But that's just where I'm going. That's how I'm threading. And this is where the fucking tributes go. Nowhere. Disgusting. 20k milestone. 17 views. This is almost as OP as Rewind, this video. But because I didn't do enough commentary, I guess, it made it weird. I was compiling all the information, all the crazy shit together. I felt like that was a reasonable video. I genuinely did not went through the list properly and like check every single YouTuber properly of what they're up to this year at all. Like, I'm not disappointed in myself. I just had a terrible year, you know. The Tucker Putin interview. So I'll probably, since I had a terrible year, I can't actually rely on me liking YouTubers. I can like 5 of them. Grade 8 coming back is pretty fucking big deal. That shit's pretty big. So I actually will lean towards historical moments, including Nikocado Avocado getting leaner, losing weight. I mean, that's going to be fun to encounter and make him lose weight. We will see the behind-the-scenes footage, bro, of him getting smashed and his weight evaporating. Alright, cool. Dora is a part of this. I'll have to talk about that. This is how I started the year. I wanted to, like, make that shit happen. The track information. Updated that shit. And now I updated that shit very recently as well. Everything is now a movable button. Wonderful. It will only get better every year. I claimed. And, yeah. That should be true. Oh, I had such good thumbnails starting off the year. You know, like, things just evolved very quickly after I updated the text. Yeah. Disney gets a lot of views. Talking about Disney shit somehow is the juice. And there's a lot of Disney characters that passed the top 100, so probably there's a whole theme park event that I could squeeze into Rewind. I love this thumbnail still, by all means. The coolest thumbnail ever, because I put so much effort in just the font itself. Just to trick people. Didn't work out though. Nobody clicked. For fuck's sake. You know? So that's where all the rewinds are. And it kind of marks the end of my scroll. All the rewinds except for one, which I re-uploaded version 2. So in total you can see it's 150 views. Barely. And I took so much time evaluating every single rewind. Interesting. I love keeping track of data. Every little tiny bit has to be evaluated. So yeah, I had a hunger strike. I had just a terrible year in terms of noise and annoyance. And I'm fighting my neighbors actively to this day. This is still what is causing a lot of stress. Despite all of this, I was still able to push videos. Still was able to react to drama and all that crap. And keep moving forwards, not backwards. Not get into more trouble. The signs of purge were stacking up. So yeah, it's decided. We're gonna go for more historical shit than strong YouTuber presence in this case. Every Powerpuff is gonna get their own ship, their own neon cat thing, their own superpowers, and there's 12 of them. 3 generations. And they're supposed to be fighting at least 12 encounters as well, right? And every encounter is like 3 minutes, so, or 2 minutes. No, well, it depends. It's very flexible, right? It's just, I'm probably squeezing 8 to 10 songs. Maybe 9 encounters is gonna happen, where it's just like the first generation of Powerpuffs all combine their powers together to beat Mr. Beast or some bullshit like that. So maybe there's gonna be 8 encounters. Who knows? I will enrich them quite a bit. There can be like a Minecraft graveyard, you know? Encounters, something. It all depends on how much power level of influence can I find, feels like. We'll see. I love data almost more than working. Data that allows me to do cool things and be like, wow, big number. Maybe that shit should be put aside for the sake of like doing as much work as possible. Then, after all of this, then I can relax and look back. Because everything can turn into yapping so quickly, bro. It's time to react to another one. Before that, let's remember every single point. So yeah, looking at my own thumbnails are going to be like having a lot of emotions. But what can I remember? I can remember Rebecca, the purple shit. We definitely hit the rewind area. And afterwards, I was working on that. Tracking system. Katy Perry and the most recent thing. Disney. Eurovision. The hunger strike. Vomit. Content. Grade A coming back. And, I mean, finalization of Jackson's drama was a big deal. A bunch of snippets of Mr. Beast drama, Unspeakable. Penguin, of course. Am I satisfied with 12 points? Minecraft's Graveyard and Technoblade. And Dream. I mean, all of these thumbnails stand out quite a bit. Shit, I only got 15 points. And I already gave up. Whatever, dude. I mean, that's pretty good. And I believe it's GTA 6 meme. That's an interesting start. To start, like, with what people care about the most.
Barbie!
Wow, I love this. This is definitely the better rewinds from a more professional person, but he got dunked, basically. I think just because he uploads in the end of the year and he did not pick up Steam, that's the dumbest decision ever, bro. Is he stupid? Like, Rewind is released at December 6th, originally. But it's best to just release it on December 1st. That's my decision. And Time Warner just shot himself in the fucking foot for being late. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Although, that just kind of ruined it. This work. Because all of a sudden you don't feel like it's YouTube Rewinds anymore.
Of YouTube.
It's still mind-blowing how Susan steps down last year. This year she just steps down from life itself. Oh, this is the most cringe. Why would you do that to yourself? Any glitching? I'm sorry, bro. Like, it's the most unacceptable shit.
I heard that you're a great singer.
When you upload too late and you have glitches, like,
These are mags.
you show the same shit. Historical shit. And you're too late now. You're showing the same shit.
They're mags.
And then there's this ominous fucking shitty thing. But there's the pancake guy. What the hell? Who the hell is that? The cringe lasted so long. Yeah, this is definitely not worthy. You're not worthy, bro. I'm gonna justify it a little bit.
And I will never forget it.
It's so interesting to me. I just got hit, bro, by insight, which doesn't usually happen. It's a pretty crazy one. At some point in your life, you will be qualified to take things from other people, because you're old enough, to handle said things. Yeah, once you're faced with your mortality, everyone's going to be nicer to you. And that will hurt. They will want you to have things, so they can take those things away slowly and surely. I love it how just by living in Europe you get out of jail free cards, and I can start any drama I want. I can get 100 million views on the said drama, and so I have to start shut the fuck up about it. But if I can just almost dodge a million views, I can just slur myself into oblivion. I don't give a fuck about nobody's reputation at this point. I'm YouTube CEO. I'm the highest reputation there is. No one's respecting me day to day, you know? So I can just do whatever the fuck I want. I just got this comment, you know, haters gonna hate. So it's more of a reminder of like, I bow down to nobody, bro. Not a single person has what it takes to make me respect them. If we're playing the game of respect, I will never, ever lose. You can only try and avoid that game. That's all you can do. Because I will never lose that one game. You know I can win the game of respect 100% because I'm the only one who cares about YouTube Rewind. The most respectable, historical thing on YouTube, right?
World's largest pizza. Yeah!
And just caring is enough because I'm growing as a person. I have set amount of skills. If I'm putting 100% of myself into this, that's always good enough. And it looks like this rewind that I'm gonna be making still gonna be 30 times better than the previous one. But it's not gonna be easy to do it 30 times better. Simply because it has to be flawless as a game. In this case, it has to actually sell things for me. Or sell itself as an interesting concept that people would want to try out. As a game, YouTube Rewind will not be released for a little bit of time until I polish everything 100%. Maybe 3 months will require it. Shit, I'm already sleepy, bro. We're not playing the game of respect right now. We're just playing the game of, oh, look at this random thing that happened.
I am officially a dad.
The father of YouTube.
PewDiePie is not father of YouTube.
PewDiePie. Meta.
Ridiculous. Just because he's a father doesn't mean he's father of YouTube. But that's technically true. I hate that.
Felix, can you?
Today.
15? I'm just giving this a 15. There's a lot of cringe. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of cringe. It's true. I mean, it stitched things quite nicely. There's a lot of things just to take away from. It's so weird. Skibidi Toilet does not make the cut that easily.
I Squidward!
Like, it's in a fucking corner, like, that's it. The ad blocker thing just passes by. Oh, man. Yeah, it's actually worse. Alright. I think nobody has even beaten Mr. Beast in terms of rewind quality. And Mr. Beast rewind was absolute garbage, bro. I mean, one song can be like 2 encounters, 3 encounters. 1 minute can be an encounter. And that means that these rewinds last for like 3-5 encounters. It's kind of weird, man. Technically, like, top 100 means that 100 encounters is supposed to happen, but you can blob them together quite a bit as well. You fucking can't. They don't have spinning records, man. Oh my god, you fucking idiots. YouTube Music, bro. What is there to have? They have fucking artists with 20,000 subscribers and all that crap. They just, like, forcefully excluded these channels. Like, I don't understand. Can't even relax properly. I went very far. I'm a respectable person, right? I'm not begging for respect, but, like, respectable. You can do something at some point. As an ex-classmate, as any outsider, technically. But it ain't going nowhere. It's just laughing stock for them. Every person and every person supporting has like a capacity of minimum 10 subscribers, it feels like. And people not choosing to support me is just pure disrespect. Like, it's just fucking ass. And plus 10 subscribers doesn't mean many views, but like it's a plus 100 views too. Like it's a pyramid of value in that case, or a growth value pyramid, something like that. So this is how I'm gonna be living my life now. You know, choosing to feel offended that people are not friendly with me. But first, we need a sword to craft this YouTube Rewind experience that shoves down people's throats that they made a wrong choice of not supporting me. Eventually, things gonna break out. But even almost 300 subscribers, that's fucking a number now. That's a number. 500 is gonna be a fucking mad number. Just brute forcing that with low quality content. I'm sorry, bro. I take things very slowly. so I can improve on every aspect, not just one aspect, but every single aspect in the video. That's my strategy. If you get stuck reading a fucking script over and over again, I mean, it's really painful process and it doesn't go anywhere. If you can make progress on every single aspect of your video, you can also discover things. It's a dynamic. Like, the way I make videos is something other people can dream about at this point. I'm not perfect, but I'm getting there steadily, and there's just always infinite amount of things to improve upon, right? And that's what keeps me going in ridiculous speed. People just don't recognize how fast I'm actually moving. Maybe I'll give them a taste in rewind, because things can move in a certain direction in that rewind. The background can move really fast. So I can show speed, you know? Oh yeah, because one of the historical moments is Cristiano Ronaldo showing up in YouTube and claiming his 1 billion followers and whatnot, and threatening Mr. Beast. So that was pretty interesting. It definitely showed some speed, and I might actually have that moment in there. Who knows what I can squeeze? It's all about the pushing effort for 30 days straight. I took way too much time for myself, but I know it's going to be like a slow grind and very painful. There's one more. Let's see it. It's 2023 though. No, that's the one we care about. Well, it's pretty serious. Yeah, this is probably the best one. I got 3 likes. What's going on here?
Going like this anymore.
There's a whole fucking monologue in this one. Can you imagine? We really gonna miss some dude. I heard he has the most liked comment, guys. Crazy. Anyways, I had a much better time just looking at my own thumbnails than this rewind thing that other people are doing. How does it compare to 2022 version? Another movie reference has nothing to do with YouTube, please. Has nothing to do with YouTube, though!
Taking over Twitter.
This is just straight up meme apocalypse.
So much more than just a content creator.
It's crazy if he is alive,
So much
right?
more than just a Minecraft. No play never dies.
It's crazy if that's true.
And OnlyFans if you meet my.
This can be the next rewind after that. Just YouTubers saying weird ass shit, bro. If you can catch that, bro, that's so epic. Alright, start boy. This shittier version. Apparently, he improved. That's pretty crazy. And then we have that one. That failed. Or who knows? Maybe it's better. He really likes this space garbage. This time works.
In the Earth's stratosphere. 1,000 subscribers. Let's pop.
This seems better. This seems like a better rewind.
A bottle.
I love this part, bro.
A mega pint.
My dog stepped on a bee.
The circle of life.
We'll see, Markiplier. The circle of life is to be predated on when you're toxic free.
Whoa, what is this?
Yeah, best rewind. That one sucks because it worked. I actually exist. It's still not gonna be the best 2022 rewind because I can rewind 2022 whenever I feel like.
Congrats on 600.
Whoopsies.
People were cheering for us, you know?
17 is what this guy gets. Time works. Bam. Anyways. What do we watch now? Time works again for once. You can see we actually watched more of 2023. And I'm increasingly more interested. Oh no, not that React bot, guys! Jesus fucking Christ, invaded Timeworks Rewind. Markiplier, just in every angle. Is this foreshadowing? Almost. Definitely foreshadowing of something.
It's about time.
Well, this was a start for this game. Okay, cool. Interesting. And so we have stuff going on. 2021 was the easiest rewind to like take over because people expected Mr. Beast to care and he didn't care. And that was pretty interesting.
It'd be YouTube if we didn't have a rewind to make fun of, so.
Yeah, make fun of is correct.
Enjoy.
Mr. B
He definitely slapped a lot of shit
Ace Rewind!
in the first minute.
Minecraft.
It's cringe. It's cringe to be this
This year
slow
was a
for
big
Mr.
year
Beast.
for Bruce donating.
I'm gonna give
Ugh.
10 grand to
Asking other people what should be on Rewind is the dumbest fucking
the
thing.
coffee.
We have to be responsible and use our.
No, that's a shitty Rewind.
I'm not.
But again, it's so easy to love Mr. Beast because he has a face and personality. But YouTube Rewind does not have a face and personality. Oh yeah, congratulate sucking Logan balls, bro.
Subscribers in 2020. Not gonna lie, what you see on your.
Yeah, it was garbage. Mr. Beast Rewind was garbage, bro. Full of crap. Is it gonna be the worst one we have ever seen? The actual COVID this guy is. He will suck in all that reputation that COVID had.
What you subscribers?
Because that's how respect works. Like, if you don't do a good job that people look back to on purpose, it's essential for us to do so. If we look back to and you made a historical poopsie, I'm sorry, bro. You take all the reputation of that disaster or whatever historical event happened for yourself. Take it. And the power of respect is that you can upload a rewind of any year, any time. I can rewind 1998 or something. It don't gotta be YouTube Rewind, it cannot be YouTube Rewind, but you get what I mean. Going back to the past, creating a time machine is a beautiful thing to do. Creating a history capsule and trying to encapsulate a history in some kind of interesting fashion is something everyone would want to have. Ability to do, right? To get the experience.
There's no way.
Mr. Beast just lets a lot of just cringe, disgusting shit pass through as like a serious thing. I can't believe this, man. Oh,
Names
disgusting.
represent someone that hits a million. I'm going to draw.
And then a lottery in the end. It's his favorite little snack. Oh my god, Mr. Beast is fucking idiot. Actually, name. Alright, cool. I even covered this whole thing, this whole shenanigan And it didn't turn out to be anything in particular. Like, people pretend to make a YouTube channel, but it's like, it's kind of weird. I would like some subscribers, thank you very much. But him playing lottery is just a middle finger to a lot of people. 3 people made gotten, right? Shoutouts. And I don't think none of them actually made anything good out of it. It's various levels of success, let's put it that way. Let's put it that I didn't subscribe to anyone, let's put it that way. That's good enough, you know, to not make a dent. 2019. Pewdiepie fashion is to upload December 29, apparently. At least it's not next year or whatever. Weird shit. I just can't recover from this. Mr. Beast failure to deliver anything at all. Just confusing blah, but he knew. He knew he fucked up, bro. He knew. He's just like, it's too much work. It's just, I fucked up. It didn't happen to succeed. Like, I just slapped a bunch of shit together. It's just Mr. Beast way. I just pretend, just squeezing quality out of garbage. It's literally dumpster diving is what Mr. Beast is doing. Concepts that work even from the dumpster, he can pick it up and recycle old shit like React videos and gaming videos and weird-ass lottery game shows. But when he picked this from the dumpster, he fucking burned his hands real fast. I'm just glad that there's a little bit of evolution going on overall. But there's one guy missing, and it would be a Rewind kid that also made a pretty good rewind. But he deleted everything. It's crazy. Pretty sure PewDiePie's rewind is absolute garbage. Especially compared to the fact that YouTube Rewind 2019 actually exists. It did something, you know? Rewind had something in it. This just has memes. So it's actually pretty depressing to look back. If Mr. Beast had so much fucking money, he could have just done the actual Rewind, but it was 2020. So he couldn't have done it. He didn't knew how to do it. And then it was 2021. And then it could have been done, bro. It will be so funny when I have enough subscribers to make YouTube Rewind the most watched video on Mr. Beast's channel, just to slowly rise a middle finger to him, you know, of like what people actually care about the most is anything you have ever made but rewinds, and yours stink, even if it gets views. It's just for the lulz, you know, just to piss you off. I might encourage people to just open a tab and every day in the morning just play Mr. Beast Rewind or something. If you watch it enough times, you will know how stupid it is. But the most important part is that you could have just thrown some money in there and bam slam alakazam. It was pretty good flex though. I'm not gonna lie, the social experiment of shouting out random people, that was so weird still. For like a big YouTuber to just do that. That's kind of fun. Like, I would do that shit. But you have to be genuinely interested in making videos and already have made some. Like, there's different levels different rankings up to the shoutouts level. Anyways, I'm coming back tomorrow to finish the video. PewDiePie rewinds. That's it. That should be enough. I react every year to all this crap. I don't know if it's easy to dig out, but every year I guess I get a like more of fine perspective each time. It could be overly refined, where I just say it's a stupid rewind, not worth watching. But it's like a rewind is not supposed to stand out as like stupid and like, and every part can just be dismissed left and right, and it's just like, oh, that's cringe, that's cringe. Mr. Beast really outdone himself. And it might also be a layer of perspective that helps us perceive Mr. Beast as still an ordinary man that needs a little bit of a retirement soon. But it's actually good, PewDiePie decided, you know. Not only PewDiePie decided, but everyone sucked it up, bro. The PewDiePie formats all the way. There's no reason for it, but they respected PewDiePie way too much. These fucking weirdos who got inspired and still kept going. I mean, I'm pretty impressed. They haven't seen my rewinds, that means. And my rewind is not good enough. Alright, let's check it out.
So in 2019...
Here we go again.
I guess kids were impressed by this, potentially. But come on, nah, we're not fucking counting that as a point. It's a cringe.
Nope. Here we go.
Cringe. They just like ruined rewind, these fucking idiots. PewDiePie and Mr. Beast. Jesus. They got an opportunity to be assholes, and they took that bait.
It's blue, but you don't have.
So far, 6 points. There's a chance for 18. Ooh, big meme. This might actually be worthy of a title, but it's actually good. You know, it's still worse than the official rewinds, because they know what they're doing. You know? Nah, this is fine.
Who is?
Oh, baby. Alright, now it's good.
Million trees.
Yeah. Losing to T-Series.
Today.
There is sometimes the only way to get out of the spotlight is to be dead. You know? My biggest hater has died.
Because when you pull it from yourself, no one can influence it.
Creators in this video.
Okay, I take it back. This is actually the best rewind we have seen so far. So it definitely matters. It's technically still something to strive for, to attempt to make as good of a rewind as PewDiePie and his team did. I mean, that's pretty good. What other people achieved so far. Rewind 2019 official.
K-pop!
You know, it might just be more powerful than you think. Alright? We're not here to judge official things.
The most disliked video.
I just love the looming appearance of Ariana, basically. Because you must understand of what gets introduced. Like, it's always a celebrity getting introduced in every rewind up to this point. This time, they couldn't do that. But they still did something. I don't think, like, every time it was a remix up to this point as well. And now just, like, pure Ariana. The plan is to react to 3 more rewinds. Potential. Pretty big reveal, Shane Dawson, to start with. This is where things are very interesting, right? You know that he's most liked, but it's for a certain video, right? Most liked videos. This is what they vibed with in the first place, because like Mr. Beast was like, make this video most liked. I know Pewdiepie did the same thing, but it's like it's still a smooth transition so far. You know? They acknowledged the stat. They found a reason to make this video. That was a very weird choice to add choreography videos. Like, who watches? Like, it doesn't even get a lot of views or likes. What the fuck's the point? At least show some kind of cool dance moves, right? I hate to say it, but cringe. I mean, pretty obvious, right? Oh, and yeah, the Ariana gets cut. Gets cut literally where she appears? Kind of. No, it's just there. Fucking Billie Eilish for some reason. That's where we transition into. I like it though. So you're a tough guy playing video games. It's fucking crazy. I like it so much, it's 2 points. Can't get enough guy. Like, this is so fucking vibe. It doesn't even matter anymore. It doesn't even matter, just the lyrics themselves are playing the narrative now. I don't understand what the lyrics are of this weird song. Tokyo drifting? That's what it says before it transitioned to this thing. Is this Tokyo drifting choreography? I love how choreography is a hard word to say. You need a choreography of your mouth to say it. Another very weird cringe thing that I don't understand. The breakouts. It's so unfair. It's so unfair to give them 1 year. Of course, January is going to be where most of these breakouts happen. What the fuck are you doing, YouTube? February, January. First up, you little bitches, man. They created the biggest blind spot of all time for themselves. I'm not sure exactly how you calculate this thing, because it's a very tough decision. You cannot just pretend that the start of the year is where people can start breaking out and be featured here. It was just such a slap in the face. Ugh. April 10, that was something. That's nice. June even. People actually... Alright, 6 months blind spot, maybe. August 16. That's number 8. It's incredible, what the hell? It's more incredible than this channel, you know? So they could have actually twisted a little bit and make it more questionable on the surface. But this is not about numbers, this is numbers plus growth. Plus the speed of growth, right? So they could have added the sub counts and the growth per month or whatever, right? Which would be pushing it upwards. Let's say, like next year they would grow the same speed, right? So it would actually add to the sub counts. Or projected for 2020, end of 2020, right? Projection subs. That would fix it, you know, as long as the projection is how they are ranked. And then you can add more people have less subs but still have high projections, as long as they break out like a million, right? People who are growing their YouTube channels fast, I mean, that's pretty interesting. The problem of all of this is most of them we just don't give a fuck about, right? Let's double check. They're not even getting introduced. it's so relevant to introduce of like what the fuck these creators do. This was so weird because Azuland got featured and Sniper Wolf was not. Sniper Wolf had, I don't know, 4 billion views or slightly more. But that was kind of funny though. I think it's very interesting of like, okay, Mr. Beast got this many views. Who had more? Fucking Dobrik boy. That is a what? What? Yeah, it is a what. Fucking animation channel has made it to 3. That's crazy. Well, Pewdiepie was still beating everyone at that point. They still push history, you know? I'm not sure what happened in the behind the scenes. Like, obviously, people's motivation to make Rewind was kind of low, and it got killed entirely. You disliked. Wow, what an achievement! I don't know, man. I don't know. You did that. Obviously, no. We don't talk about Bruno, basically. Let's not talk about things that people disliked. How about that? I think this video is where it's gonna end. I still think it's almost equal, but nah, Pewdiepie actually snapped it. Yeah, but they fucked it off in the end. Yeah, it is disappointing. But crazy, a YouTuber taking that title of having a better rewind even than the official version at that time. That's something historical. I'm gonna take a screenshot and I move on with my life. See you guys next time.